Hi and welcome to today's session on angles with parallel lines. These are also called transversals. So when we are looking at angles which are created by parallel lines which are intersected by another line, that intersected line is called a transversal. And here's an example of this. Here we've got our parallel lines defined by our arrows. And this intersecting line, so this line crossing these, this is our transversal. So here we've just showing the angles around the outside of and the inside of our transversal and parallel lines, or our angles which are created by these lines. And just pointing out that angle A is going to be equal to angle C, which is vertically opposite this. But also angle A is going to be equal to angle C, which is equal to angle E, which is equal to angle G. Exact same as angle B is going to be equal to angle D, which is going to be equal to angle F, which is going to be equal to angle H. Now, even though these are horizontal, they've still got the exact same name of vertically opposite angles. So we're going to look at a few different types. We're going to take another quick look at vertically opposite angles, corresponding angles, alternate angles, and interior angles. So we're just seeing vertically opposite angles. If they are opposite each other, created by two lines crossing, then we can safely say that these are going to be equal, vertically opposite angles. And next one, we've got corresponding angles. So angle D here is equal to angle H. Some of you may know this as an F angle, because if we look on this line, we've created an F shape, and inside the stems, these two angles are going to be equal. Here we've got angle D is equal to angle F, because if we see, we can create a Z shape. Some of you may know this as a Z angle. Inside the stems of the Z, these two angles are going to be equal. Here, angle C is going to be equal to angle C and angle F are going to add up to 180 degrees. And these are called interior angles. Some of you may know this as the C angle or the U angle, depending on who's actually teaching you. We can use these properties, use these definitions to actually find missing angles. One thing which I must stress from this is that anytime you've got a problem with this, maybe in an exam, they'll always say, please state which rule you are using. This is very, very important. Make sure you are stating the rules that you are actually using from the previous slide. This is because it's actually giving rationale to how you are calculating this angle. It's your method. Now, there are a lot of times, multiple different answers that you can get, but as long as you are showing how you've got to this, then it'll be the correct solution and you'll get the full marks. So angle A in this problem, I've got 70 degrees because it's a corresponding angle. As you can see here, I've got an upside down F shape. So this angle in this stem will be equal to this angle in this stem. So it'll be 70 degrees. Angle B is going to be 110 degrees. Now, two different ways I could have got this from the answer beforehand. Either I'm going to use my interior angles, which is my C angle or U angle, where both of these two have got to add up to be 180 degrees. Or once I found A, I can maybe use angles on a straight line, in which case taking 70 away from 180 would give me B, which would still be 110. Angle C, I have used angles on a straight line to find C. So 180 take away 80 leaves me with 100 degrees. Now, I could go and calculate angle D, but I've decided that I'm going to jump straight to angle E and calculate angle E first. Angle E is 80 degrees because it's vertically opposite at 80 degree angle, so it has to be 80 degrees. Now I'm going to use E to calculate F by using corresponding angles, because here I have an F shape And inside the stems of my F shape, these two have got to be equal, so D has also got to be 80 degrees. So as you can see here, I worked from A to C, jumped to E to find my angle here, and then went back to work out what D is. Sometimes in these problems, you'll have to work out some other angles which aren't given to help you calculate the angle which is actually being asked for. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.